Step 18 says to fold the bottom edge of your pocket up 1/2 inch toward the wrong side of the pocket and pin. So I'm going to go to the wrong side of my pocket. I'm going to take the bottom edge, and this has to be folded up 1/2 inch. So just like I did in step 17, I'm going to measure double that and make a line so I know where to fold my bottom up to. So from the bottom of my pocket, I'm going to measure 1 inch because that's twice as much as 1/2 inch. So I'm going to make a mark. I'm going to do that again. I'm going to do that again. I'm going to connect these lines here. Okay. Now this is the line I'll be folding to. So I'm going to fold the bottom up to this line. I'm going to finger press it so it creases where I want it to. And this folded amount should be 1/2 inch. So if I measure, it goes to 1/2 inch, so I know I'm good. Okay, now I'm going to put pins in, just like I did along the top. So I can keep it in place. Now your directions say to not stitch the bottom of the hem here. It tells you to not stitch it because it's going to end up being sewn onto your bag. I like to have it stitched because I think it makes it easier to put it on your bag and to keep this nice edge tucked under evenly. So you can sew on here instead of following the directions where it says do not stitch it. I do want you to stitch it. So you're going to put your fabric into the machine, and you're going to sew in the middle of your 1/2 inch here, and that's going to be at 1/4 inch seam allowance. So just like we practiced, we're going to line up the edge of our fabric with the little marking that would be 2/8 inch on your bobbin cover. Or when you put your presser foot down, you can also watch so that the edge of your fabric stays between the metal and the plastic on the presser foot toe. Okay, so I'm going to again backstitch, so I go forwards. Hold my reverse 3 or 4 stitches back, and then go forwards again. And then I'll take out my pins before I get to them. Back stitch at the end, 3 or 4 back, forwards back to the end, and then I can take it out and cut my threads, and that's step 18.